And so one of the most important challenges I think our democracy faces is how do we regain some common sense of truth, not absolute truth, but rough, basic truth. In 2020, one person won the election, and it wasn't the guy complaining about it. And that's just a fact. That wasn't, just like, my inauguration had more people. And that's demonstrable. I say that, by the way, not because, I don't care. But facts are important. Because if you can't, and I think one of the most pernicious things that has happened is we have a situation now where we're not just arguing policy or values or opinions, but basic facts are being contested. And that is a problem. Because then the marketplace of ideas of the democracy don't work. I've said this before, but I always repeat it. You and I can have an opinion about this little side table. You might not like the design, you might not like the color or how it's finished, but we can have that discussion. If I say to you, this is a lawnmower, you'll think I'm crazy. And if I really believe it, I'll think you're crazy. And we're now in a situation in which we are having these just basic factual arguments. And that further undermines trust. And those in power, those with money, exploit that space in which nobody knows what's true. Vladimir Putin and the KGB had a saying that was then adopted proudly by Steve Bannon, which was, if you want propaganda to be effective, you don't have to convince people that what you are saying is true. You just have to flood the zone with so much poop. They use a different word, but you have to flood the zone with so much untruth constantly that at some point people don't believe anything. So it doesn't matter if a candidate running for office just is constantly, just hypothetically, saying untrue things. Or if an elected president claims that he won when he lost and that the system was rigged. But then when he wins, then it isn't rigged because he won. It doesn't matter if everybody believes it. It just matters if everybody starts kind of throwing up their hands and saying, well, I guess it doesn't matter. And that's what's happened. That's what's happened in one of our major political parties. You have a whole bunch of people who know that's not true, but we will pretend like it is. And that is dangerous. So